Now, this is what happens if you don't lock your doors. Hey everyone, Chris here from Real Rideshare Stories. If you're new to the channel and you're looking for different things within the rideshare industry, whether it's updates to what's going on, news, tips and tricks for passengers and drivers, or what actually happens on real rideshare rides, start now by hitting that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to check out the description below for other helpful information and tips. So one of the things that we talk about on the channel and other channels will talk about is driver safety. And one of the things that you want to make sure you do always, whenever you're driving, is always have your doors locked, especially when you're sitting either waiting for a passenger to come in or if you are just sitting there waiting for the next ride to come in. Always pay attention to your surroundings because you never know what could happen. Just pay attention and keep your car, unlike what happened in this video that I'm going to show you right now. So as you see, these three walked by the car, continued on, and then decided to come back and see if the car was open because they noticed the person was in the car. And the doors were unlocked, so they were able to get in no problem. And unfortunately, he was just left there. Now, this is the article right here that I found this video on. It's from ABC7 WJLA. It's titled, "Another Armed Carjacking in DC Caught on Camera. Do you recognize these men?" And again, videos right here, so if you want to check it out, you can, and some pictures. And this happened in DC last Friday, a little bit over a week ago now. So it wasn't this past Friday, but Friday prior to that. They're still looking for the three people. The incident occurred on September 25th in the 900 block of 46th Street in Northeast DC around 11:46 p.m. In the video, the suspects are seen initially walking past the vehicle and then returning and forcing the driver out, removing all the valuables from his pockets as well. Now, I don't know if this driver in particular is an Uber or Lyft driver because there is no stickers on the car windshield, and also there was no mention of it in the article itself or a couple of the other articles that I came across. But this did just happen, and it just goes to show you when you are sitting there waiting for a ride to come in, or if you are waiting for passengers, to always be aware of your surroundings, always keep your doors locked, and pay attention to what's going on. So yes, I said pay attention to your surroundings twice, but that's how important it is because they did initially walk by, but then they came back. So if you noticed that and paid attention to it, it would have probably tipped you off. And if your car's running, instead of sitting there, you can just peel off and take off. Now, if you're waiting for a passenger to come, then you might want to give them a call, let them know that there was some shady people out front and that you are going to come around the block again in just a few minutes. Let them know that. But either way, you always want to make sure your doors are locked whenever you're waiting for a ride to come in, and always keep your doors locked until you verify your passengers, knowing that they are the correct passengers getting in. Another couple of reminders is if you are going to park on the side of the road in an area where it might be a little bit more unsafe or anything like that, then you want to make sure you are under a light. You want to make sure that maybe if there's a camera nearby, kind of like what happened with this, that you're in that field of view if you can. Another reason why you want to have a dash camera as well, just in case. And also, you want to make sure that you have enough room in front of you that if you have to take a fast takeoff and start and get down that road pretty quick, you have enough room instead of trying to jerk the wheel all the way out and do a few maneuvers. So that's just a couple of things right there as well to help with safety in the event something like this were to ever occur. Now, if you have a couple of safety tips that you'd like to pass on, make sure to comment below and let everybody else know as well. Now that's the end of this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Also, make sure to check the description below for other helpful information and tips, as well as if you live in the DC area and maybe recognize one of the 3 people, you can click the link and be able to contact authorities to help identify these people because they still remain at large. And as always, never drink and drive, always tip your drivers, your delivery drivers, and your shoppers, and we'll see you next time.